And tonight we're also hearing from the prosecuting attorney who's under fire for an all-or-nothing strategy in this case. The Honolulu prosecutor's office is preparing for a retrial, but there are still many questions about how a new trial would be different from this one. KITV4's Brenton Awa explains as we continue our team coverage.
I cannot discuss the evidence in this case. Even to this day, we can't discuss the evidence in this case. I can't say I don't know because I can't discuss the evidence, and I can't predict what the evidence is going to be. I have to impress upon you folks that I cannot discuss the evidence in this case. I cannot evaluate the evidence in this case. I can't discuss the evidence.
Honolulu prosecutor Keith Kaneshiro made one thing clear. He can't discuss the evidence and won't discuss the evidence because the case is still pending, but he can hear the criticism.
People who talk about the case did not sit in a courtroom every day, did not listen to all the witnesses every day, do not know all the evidence of the trial. So sometimes their perspective is not based on all the evidence and the law.
Prosecutors are taking a beating for sticking with a murder charge and not trying to include a lesser charge of manslaughter. Kaneshiro says it's not up to the prosecutors.
Judge Ahn stated that, quote, I don't think there's any evidence to support reckless manslaughter.
Kaneshiro agrees. He says it's a murder case and he's ready to try it again, despite recent expert analysis.
What the public is getting is the defense attorney's perspective of the case.
Kaneshiro says the prosecution was at a disadvantage because the defense didn't disclose things ahead of time that it disclosed during trial. They'll now have complete transcripts of this trial. Kaneshiro believes the retrial will be back in front of Judge Ahn. He stands behind prosecutor Janice Futa, who's tried over 20 murder cases. Kaneshiro says Futa will handle the retrial.
Jan Futa is an excellent trial attorney. She has tried numerous cases.
Whether the next trial becomes a manslaughter case,
I'm ethically prohibited from discussing the evidence in this case.
Kaneshiro also said the money the prosecutor's office spent on this case was not significantly different than any other similar case. Its attorneys are on salary and are paid the same whether they're in the office or in trial.